In this video, I wanted to give you guys a very in-depth look at these
weapons,
how they compare to one another. If you guys were on the fence about whether or not it's
worth using to dominate in PvP,
go for the
Vigilant Wing or Graviton Lance,
I'd like to cover all of that in this video.
Hello and welcome back to the Gaming Brilliant, and today I will show you what is the best 3 loadouts for competitive in Destiny 2 right now. Okay, so what I have learned from my own experience and what people killed me the most with, it was the first loadout. Let's go. It's Vigilant Wing, SMG the Hero's Burden, and a random power weapon. Basically, you can choose play of the game or fusion rifle or whatever you're good with, even a sword, it doesn't really matter. What matters the most is primary and energy weapon. So Vigilant Wing, why is it the best? You of course know, if you're new to Destiny 2 and you're new to competitive, it's basically Vigilant Wing. Whenever your teammate dies, you get the health regen. So for example, if you're having a fight against one guy and he gets you to half health and your teammate dies at the same time, you get your regen back, and you can have an advantage in killing a person that you're fighting against. And the Hero's Burden is a submachine gun. You can use any submachine guns. It's really good for short range encounters. It's really good. I have tried the Mob Justice, I have tried some other SMGs, but Hero's Burden works for me the best because it has a really good handling and stability, and reload speed is fucking insane, especially if you use Ophidian aspects. And anyway, this is the first loadout, is Vigilant Wing, SMG, Hero's Burden, would be really nice, you can choose any, and any random power weapon that you're really good with. Okay, the next weapon loadout we have the Hand Cannon Criminal's Dagger, then we have Graviton Lance, and again random power weapon. Basically, in this loadout you can use any primary that you really like, that you think is gonna be really useful. Of course, that SMG, that famous SMG that is gonna be on the screen right now, I'm not really remember what's the name of it, but you can use that one, or like any primary. I use sometimes, if it's like a smaller map, I use the hand cannon because I'm really accurate with it. If I fighting on a long range distance like this map. But what I'm gonna tell you is the Graviton Lance. Oh my god, after the buff everyone started using Graviton Lance, and it's full of competitive. Basically what it does, the special ability of this weapon is, if you kill a person with a headshot, that person explodes, and then it makes small explosions which explode, like damage the enemy as well, which is really useful. And like sometimes if you have a team of 4 and they all team shooting you, and you have one guy shoot Graviton Lance once, kills one guy, and then it spreads like a fucking virus, dude. It spreads with those explosions. I didn't have a chance to actually have that moment, but I have seen people killing me and then with their explosions killing my teammates, which is sometimes hilarious, sometimes kinda, you know, Jesus fuck, I wish I wasn't with my teammate, because it's just, you know, waste of lives when you're in competitive. But this is the second loadout, and of course again you can use Ophidian aspects or the Claws of Ahamkara. I use Claws of Ahamkara because I mostly use a quick reload for all the weapons, and aiming down sights doesn't really matter for me. And the third loadout, it's just random. Whatever you feel like using, you just use it. It can be a Crimson, which is really good. When you get a kill with it, you get your regeneration back. You need to get used to that weapon. It can be of course the Fighting Lion if you Kami Cakes, or any for the memes, if you're doing it for the memes. Sunshot is pretty good because it has explosion now, which is really nice. And of course the power armor, you can use whatever you want. I use swords sometimes, I use fusion rifles, it doesn't really matter. For the third loadout you can use anything and anything you want. This is our current loadout that we have. It might change in 2 weeks, it might change in 1 week, it can change anytime. But for now, these are what the main 2 loadouts that you have in your primary Vigilance, in secondary you have SMG, or in first you have hand cannon or scout rifle depending on what map, and the second slot you have Graviton Lance. So this is it for me. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go back to grinding, losing, winning, and yeah, trying to get that Redrick's Revenge for you, so that I would be able to review the gun and show you how it's good. Maybe you have seen already, a lot of people, a lot of competitive people got it already, who will go in stacks of 4, and sometimes it's very hard for solo player, but you know, I'm there, I'm gonna get it, I'm not giving up. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this was really useful and interacting, and I hope all those loadouts recommendations that I gave you throughout the video will work for you and your friends. Of course, share it, and yeah, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe. I'll have a lot of different videos, Destiny and not Destiny related. And yeah, that's it for me and for my promotion. And actually, by the way, I have a Twitter at Gaming Brilliant. Wow, shameless plug. Yep, that's it for me. Thank you very much, and as always, stay safe, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Oh, by the way, the last thing that you want in your loadout, is this emote. You gotta flex on them haters.